So let's welcome to all of you in the Tech EDI channel. So today we're going to discuss about the EDI overview and the market landscape. How we can just know more about the EDI if you are just looking for the changing the domain, the EDI Electronic Data Interchange, or just wanted to get a job in EDI Analyst role, or any just wanted to know something related to EDI. So we can just get to know today about on this. So let's start this presentation. So what is EDI? So in this slide we are going to be know like we are going to cover everything you need to know related to the electronic data interchange. What is the EDI, how it is powered, the global supply chain, where the market stand today, and what it takes to build the career as an EDI analyst if you are looking for the job. So what is EDI? First we need to understand EDI is the electronic data interchange. Is a computer-to-computer exchange of the business document in a standard electronic format between trading partners, and replacing the paper-based processes like purchase order, invoice, shipment, inventory documents, and other transactions. So previously, like what we were doing, like in the traditional process, we were having like phone fax orders and manual data entry, paper invoices, and slow errors. But now in the EDI process, what has been changed? It's been changed like automated exchange, real-time data, and digital documents along with the fast and accurate. So what are the key benefits that we can talk about? The 95% of fewer errors, up to 10x faster, and it's been like cost saving 35% more, and global scalability. Next we need to know regarding the EDI, how it works, what the EDI transaction flow. So the EDI replaced the paper-based document processes with the automated computer-to-computer documents, like to exchange the transaction from one business to another business. So an EDI transaction follows four steps. Your business system generates and document. So which is like on the from the ERP to order management system, create a business document. Like it could be purchase order, it could be invoice, ASN, and other transaction document as well. So, and it's going to be created like EDI translator converted into the standard format and get it transmitted to your trading partner via secure communication channel, which is used to do it like in the FTP, SFTP, and AS2, whatever the communication channel, and their system translate it back into their internal formats, all within seconds and with zero manual intervention. So this is what we are going to use in EDI. So we can have four functions like a business system, which is going to be create the document, and EDI translator to translate the document from one format to other format. Like if it is in the EDI NCX12 format to XML to JSON, and JSON to Tradcom, iDocs, or any other format. Next we have communication channel. It could be the FTP, SFTP, AS2, WAN connection, or API transmission for the trading partner specific use. And last, the translation, partner EDI translation convert to their internal system. Next we have EDI standard and documents. So we have major standard document like in the NCX12 we can have the definitions like North America standard, most common in US and Canada it's going to be used, and EDIFACT, it's a global standard used mostly in the Europe and Asian countries, and HL7, this is also the format for the healthcare specific standard for clinical data, and audit, so automatic industry in Europe. Tradcom, this is also the format in UK retail industry standards based out, and Rosette Net, high tech and electronic supply chain. So common external transactions that we can use to see, like if you are just going to be getting a job or just learning about the EDI transactions. So these are the few documents in the supply chain. 850 purchase order, whenever documents will contains the items information, per quantity information, unit information. And next is 855, which is going to use for the purchase order acknowledgement. Next we have 856 for the advance ship notice, which is going to be fulfill the order and just create the shipment and have the information regarding the tracking numbers and reference informations and hatch loops and so many other things. Next we have 810 invoice, Invoice is going to be used for billing purpose for the respective purchase order what we are going to use. 820 is for the payment order or remittance information, and 940 and 945, these are the documents which is going to be used in the warehouse orders. Like 940 is going to use for the warehouse order, 945 is going to use for the warehouse shipping advice. So mostly these are the several transactions around the world, NCX12 and EDIFACT and other transaction set formats we have. So these are going to be used for in the industry whenever we are going to use for the document type. Next we have like EDI in today's market, how it's going to be used. So in EDI market, the value is 6.8 billion in 2024 and is growing nearly 10% per year, and 85% of the Fortune 500 companies required EDI. So it's span industries from the retail and logistic to healthcare and automotive. So this is not like legacy technology, it's growing and in demand skill set. So you can see these technologies like retail and logistics and manufacturing, healthcare and pharma industry, grocery, FMCG, automotive, distribution, aerospace and defense. Why EDI matters today? So EDI is like definitely it's going to be used for communication the EDI like business document from each of the parties, from one trading partner to another trading partner. There we can have like like speed and automations of accuracy and compliance, cost effectiveness and global supply chain market visibility, analytics and digital transformations. So as an EDI analyst is a person who keeps B2B data flowing smoothly on any given date. They are building EDI maps, setting up the new trading partners connections, monitoring transactions for the failures, troubleshooting rejection, document testing, integrations before they go live or the production one, and the maintaining the document for the compliance as well. So these are the things. Next we have the EDI analyst role. So if you are going to be just joining in any organization as an EDI analyst roles, what are your roles and responsibility, what it could be if you're planning to move for the EDI industry, to jump in from any other different technology or from different domains. So you must be aware about these things. To succeed in as an EDI analyst, you need two types of skill set. One is the technical side of knowledge of X12 EDIFACT standards, hands-on experience on the mapping tools like Sterling Integrator, Dalbumi Integrator, or any other integration tool. Understanding of the AS2. AS2 is the applicability statement tool for the communication channel, and SFTP protocol, ERP integration knowledge, and basic SQL on the business side. Analytical thinking, attention strongly. So these are the things like map and translation, so which is going to use for the build maps that convert trading partner format to the internal system format using mapping tools like Gentron, Sterling, Bistock or Boomi. Monitoring and troubleshooting the data, like transactions, track the daily dashboard and identify, diagnose the errors and resolve the failed transmission rejection document. And next we have collaboration, cross functionality. So work with the IT, supply chain, finance, business partner to align the EDI processes and operation workflow and ERP systems. Like it could be ERP system, it could be Oracle, SAP, any of the ERP system. It could be onboarding of the trading partner. You must have to be set up the new supplier, customer EDI connections, including the ISA segment, communication channel protocols, and testing cycle. You will have to test and validate the EDI testing and just trading partner for the respective document which you are working on, and business rule before to check the test case scenario before going live and take the approvals, document and maintain and create the SOPs and trading partner profile after doing the setup and ensure going compliance with the retailers of the EDI requirement. Next we have skill required to become an EDI. What are the skill you need to require? So these are the skill set I have already been mentioned in the EDI standard like NCX12, EDIFACT, HL7. These are the segments, loops and qualifier. You must have to be aware. You need to just go into Google and check all this information related to this in the deep. And next we have EDI mapping tools, like you can use any of the integration or mapping tools like Sterling B2B integrator, Gentron, Boomi, MuleSoft, Informatica, And communication protocols, we have like ES2, SFTP, FTP, WAN, API or REST API. Okay. And ERP integration, we have like SAP iDocs, Oracle, NetSuite ERP, JD Edwards ERP, QuickBooks ERP, Shopify, and many other ERP is going on. And data formats, you must have to be aware regarding the XML, JSON, CSV, flat file format, and other conversion of these files also. And SQL database as like query EDI tables, validate the data, and audit trails. Scripting basis like Python or scripting for the automations. Plus, if you have that knowledge, that would be great. Otherwise, these are like not mandatory, but yeah, if you have this is going to be beneficial. So like business and soft skill, you must have to be required the analytical thinking, attention to retail, communication, project management, supply chain knowledge, problem solving, and documentations. So these are the things you must have to be aware, and before like trying to be just attend job or just looking for the career in the EDI analyst role to start your career. The next career path and certification, you can also just see I have listed here. So the EDI career latest is clear and well compensated. So you can start as a coordinator or junior EDI analyst, earning 45 to 60 k dollar, and grow into a mid level like analyst. You can see 65k to 85k dollar, and advance to a senior analyst lead. You can just get $85 to 110 k a dollar as well, and you can reach like EDI manager or integration architect as the 110k to 140k dollar and above as well. Certification like GS1 EDI, Boomi integration, Apex, CSCP, accelerate the progression of significantly. So these are the like basic market levels salaries you can get if you are just working on the US market. So this is the basic salary structures, and the certification and tools you must have to be aware based on the market requirement. Next we have tools and technology. So for the breakdown, like into the ADIs for tools, we can have various tools in the market, and as a working as a EDI analyst across four industries so the technology category, we have EDI platform like Sterling Integrator, OpenText, True Commerce, Space Commerce, Dicentral, Clio Integration Cloud, and communication protocols like we have ES2, SFTP, FTP, Value Added Network WAN, REST API, SOAP API, JSON file format, XML, and X400 legacy system, and HTTPS and web services. For the integration, I can talk about for the integration to Dell, Boomi, MuleSoft, Endpoint Informatica, Microsoft Vistalk, Azure Logic SAP, SAP Integration Suite. And ERP side, you can have SAP, Oracle, NetSuite, JD Edwards, Microsoft Dynamics 365, and for cloud side, and many other tools we can see. So basically, you can just get this hands-on experience on these and an ERP system like most SAP, Oracle, NetSuite, where the data is ultimately lands. So these are the required. So next we have how to get started as an EDI analyst. So these are the steps you can just follow. So like you will have to be built on foundational knowledge like study XML standard documents, learn ISA, GS, ST, header, and trailer envelope like SEGE and IE loops, and common transaction set like 850, 855, 856, 810, and 46 free doc resources. You can just check anywhere from the Google, and learn about an EDI mapping tools, install a trial of the Sterling Integrator, Boomi, or use for the free trial for the study, and map a simple 850 PU internal to the XML like practice reading implementation guide you can have. This will gonna take 2 to 4 months, and gain supply chain context, understanding the procurement to pay, P2P, O2C, order to case, flash cycle, and logistic processes. Take the free course on the Coursera or EDX Supply Chain Fundamental, the MITx recommended, any of the things. Like there are multiple courses available on the Google, on YouTube, or anywhere you can just go, and it will gonna take approximately 1 to 2 months, and get hands-on experience on apply for the EDI coordinator, supply chain analyst, or EDI analyst, IT support role, or just can start from the internship from the as a 3PL companies like third party logistics retailers or EDA software vendors provide directly exposure, which is ongoing on. So pursue the certification, that would be really a plus point for you. If you're gonna get some certification, that would be really helpful. So breaking into the like EDI very achievable with a structured plan. Start by learning XML standards and with the common transaction set, then get the hands-on experience with the mapping tool, build your supply chain knowledge through the free courses, apply an entry-level EDI or supply chain rules, and gain the real experience and pursue a certification to validate your skills and stands out for the to the employers around the world. Next, so this is the last PDF spreadsheet like slide we have. So the key points you can take down. So EDI is the backbone of the modern commerce. So to close of EDI automates, we can have B2B document exchange, saving time, money, and reduce the errors. Global EDI market growing 9.8% CAGR and creating strong demands for the analysts. EDI analysts needs both technical skills, mapping protocol, and business acumen. And career progressions goes from the coordinator to analyst and senior and managers with the strong salaries. Getting standard, so like started, you can learn X12 format standards of the EDI files and practice with the mapping tools and get supply chain context as well. So if you like this video, you can also just get more information on the EDI related things to in the overall I can say to like you have to keep like key takeaways. You can just take down the things to close. EDI automates B2B commons and save the business millions, and market is growing fast and skilled analysts are high demand. Right now, the role is required both technical depth and the business understanding. The career path offers strong salaries and clear growth. As the best time to start building these skills is right now. So this is the time. If you are just liking this video, please like, share, and subscribe this channel. Thank you.